Welcome, Team Mahogany Balsam Bath and Body Works Candle, to your 8th elimination. We're going to welcome our jury in before we get too in the weeds on this. Colin, now that your original alliance is gone, do you feel like there is a target on your back, or do you feel like that makes you a wanted free agent?
I personally, in my opinion, I think that it puts a target on my back, but like I had some people reach out to me and I was like, okay, what's up? But like, yeah, man. I mean, like, I don't know, like it's hard to, I mean, let's look at the facts here. Okay. I'm gonna tell you the facts here. Who got eliminated? Who got off last week? So I mean, Trey did that to himself, and like Fiona did that to himself, or to herself, excuse me. But like, you know, like that was, I mean, like it was only a matter of time, given the week before, Alex and Sam, homies 1 and 2, you know, and then you got homies 3 and 4 going, and it's like, well, shit, I'm the only homie left, you know.
The last homie standing.
They really, like, they dusted all my homies, you know? So how do I not think that they're not going to come after me? And, like, truly, like, the people that I have talked to, it's like, I don't trust you 100%, you know? Like, I got nothing to lose, so, like, I'll do whatever, you know? Like, I don't care, you know? Because I've kind of had that mentality this whole week, but, like, yeah, I guess, yeah, I do. I mean, I do think there is a good chance that I will be going home tonight, but I'm going out good, man. I got Wendy's tonight, so.
Ooh, don't do that to us, Colin. Not unless you have enough for the rest of the class.
Bro, Antonio, I had to do it to him. I had to.
It's okay, Colin. Regardless of what happens tonight, I hope you enjoy your Wendy's. All right, Georgia, I am not going to ask you the same question I've asked you for the past 3 weeks. And I know that you took offense to that question. And I just want to state for the record that I never once believed that you were still here because of luck and luck alone. Putting that on the record.
It's on the record, Antonio.
So my question is about your auction item. You won an auction item. And you were contacted by the producers to let you know what that was. The only thing that your competitors knew was that it would give you an advantage at an elimination. So how are you feeling with that tonight? Do you feel like that makes you more secure? Do you feel like nothing has changed? What are your feelings?
Well, I mean, it is an advantage, but it's not like you guys gave me an immunity item or anything. Like, yeah, so I'm continuously insecure, and I actually have gotten more and more insecure as the day has gone by, because I think that I'm playing with some incredibly smart people. Some people who, because I mean, Carlie got an advantage too. Carlie got a one-on-one with some of you guys, with the producers, a strategy session. And so I'm sure Carlie has a lot up her sleeve as well. And yeah, like I said, these are some smart cookies, and I am always expecting a blindside. since the start of this game, I've been prepared to be sent home because people are obsessed with writing my name down. And that's fine. That's the name of the game. Yeah, I don't feel good. I never feel good.
Well, based on the fact that I am currently receiving Slack notifications, strategizing still goes well into the elimination. So things can always change at the last minute. I will say, Georgia, it is definitely a record to be proud of. To have as many votes as you have and to have made it all the way to the top 7. That's an impressive feat. Georgia brought up your strategy session, Carlie. And I would just like to know, how did that session go?
It went pretty well. I had it about 4 hours ago. It was nice. It made me feel like I was doing certain things right and certain things wrong. And so I think that my strategies are going to change a lot from what I've been doing thus far. And that's, I think, I'm gonna give away.
Well, that was my follow-up question, was do you think that that's going to affect your strategy moving forward? And it sounds like it is.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Was that a valuable auction item that you got?
Yes, I am very happy it was that and not, unfortunately, Jordan's.
Yes, that
Love
was
Jordan.
definitely a more useful item. Speaking of your disadvantage, Jordan.
What?
Hi, Jordan.
What more do you have to say about this goddamn disadvantage?
Well, Jordan, this is your second time through the game. And
Yep.
you made it what, eighth, I think, or you were number 8 out of 16, I think, 8 or 9, something like that.
I think so.
So you've passed your previous position. But I do have to ask, based on a number of the events that have transpired and a number, particularly surrounding your place in the game, do you feel like maybe you've had a bit of bad luck in this game?
Yeah, which is so frustrating because I think everyone is here because they've strategized to a certain degree and they've set themselves up to get to this point. And so I feel like it sucks when things like don't go your way and you have to find even more creative solutions. And so, that's what I'm trying to do. Although this week really, I was super, super busy with other things. And so I'm just like getting really nervous, but we'll have to see.
Well, if you make it past tonight, Jordan, I certainly hope that your bad luck streak has ended. It pained me so much when you bid $500 for that item because I knew what it was. Of all the people.
It was a gut feeling of like, ooh, this is something. It wasn't even like, oh, like this is the one you want, which is like such a stupid thing of me to do, to be like 500. So anyways.
Well, that's the way the cookie crumbled. We'll see what transpires. Emily, I want to come over to you next. Now, you have immunity this week. Jury members, Emily did win the challenge this week. And my question for you is, how important was it for you to win immunity this week?
I think it was somewhat important. Yeah, I think I kind of needed to win this week. I don't know what I can say other than that. But I'm glad that I won, and I'm glad that I'm going to continue playing the game. I really like this game. It's really fun.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. Well, then my next question is, you were on the winning team back when the teams existed a few times, and you won the returning challenge, and then now you won another individual immunity challenge. So do you feel that you are a challenge threat to your competitors?
I don't really think so, because I don't think that only just winning games can like get you allies, because you can't just use your brain to win the game. You have to use everything. You have to use your allies, you even have to use your enemies to win the game. So I don't think that just relying on an immunity makes you a winner.
Okay. All right. So challenges aren't everything in this game, is what you're saying. And then that brings me to Chava. Chava, hello. Okay, so then my question for you is, based on some of the stuff you said last week, do you feel like you've been a trustworthy competitor? Do you feel like that you're someone that the people in this game can trust?
I think so. Like, again, like if I tell people I'm gonna vote with them, I've voted with them this far. Or otherwise I told them like, hey, I think I have to vote for you or something like that. So yeah, I think I'm trustworthy, and I don't necessarily have like I don't know who I'm with. I feel like I'm scared to like trust people too. I'm kind of like with Colin where I'm like, I don't know who to trust. It's kind of scary at this point, but yeah, I think I'm trustworthy. I think so.
You've been able to maintain that despite the challenges and the needs of the game.
So far, it's getting scary here at the end of it. So far, I've been able to be honest.
So then my last question is going to go over to you, Nora. And that is, look, in the past, not just on this show, not just on our TTS Survivor, but on the CBS version, folks have gone home at this point in the competition with immunity items in their pocket. So my question is, are you worried about that possibility?
Oh, definitely. I think anything's possible. And like we talked about it in another episode, like I didn't know that Jordan had one last season and they didn't get to use it and they went home. I mean, it happens to the best players. Because you want to hold on to it for as long as you can, but sometimes you hold on to it for too long. And it's always a thought in my mind for sure.
That brings me to the end of my questions, y'all. Brings us to the point of the episode that nobody wants to do, but that we all must, which is that in a moment, I will be asking you to message me the name of the contestant that you feel deserves to be eliminated tonight. Jury, thank you so much. Please stay, but I would ask you to turn your videos off.
I think that it would behoove me to use my special party favor at Elimination tonight. So I would like to just cash that in.
Right. Georgia, would you like to tell your competitors what your advantage was?
Yes. So my advantage is that I have immunity tonight. But in return for immunity, that means that I'm sacrificing my vote. So I'm not voting tonight, but you can't vote for me. And I really think that this is going to reveal or confirm some things. I think that I feel uneasy. And so after tonight, I will be able to have more information on where things really are. Those are my 2 cents.
All right, folks, you heard it. Georgia has decided to play the advantage that she won at the auction, which means that no votes cast against Georgia will count. But that also means that Georgia has given up her vote tonight, so she will not be able to cast a vote. Emily, since you won immunity this week, I have to ask, though I suspect I know the answer, would you like to hang on to your immunity or would you like to give it to one of your fellow competitors?
I think I'd like to hang it on just for now.
Excellent. Thank you, Emily. All right. We're going to get down to the vote. Reminder, votes cast against Georgia and Emily will not count. First up, Emily, Jordan, Carlie, Nora, Colin, and Chava. All right. Before I get to the votes, I would like to ask that if anyone has an immunity item that they would like to play, please take yourself off mute, show me the item, and tell us who you would like to save with it. Okay. And the votes are as follows. We have 1 vote for Jordan. We have 1 vote for Colin. We have a 2nd vote for Jordan. 3rd vote for Jordan. And a 4th vote for Jordan. 5th vote also went to Jordan. Jordan. Oh, Jordan. Oh,
It's
Jordan,
time.
my solo performance buddy. We're going to be in a show, everyone. Jordan and I are going to be in a show in the spring, Exit the King. They are going to be an actor. I'm so excited. Jordan, I'm sorry to tell you what you already know, which is that you have been eliminated from season 2 of Survivor TTS.
Yes.
Tell me
All right.
how, is there anything that you would like to say to your competitors or to our viewers?
To my competitors, y'all are kick ass. First of all, I lied so much this season. I truly was insane. Sorry to the jury. And sorry to all of y'all. But honestly, it was a shit ton of fun. And y'all also are doing this during such a really hard quarter as well, just a hard time. And so make sure to celebrate yourself and also know that this was a good move. And I'm super, super excited to see how the rest of the jury is going to vote for this season. And good luck with it. Good luck with all of it. Y'all have played a crazy game. So yeah, I last time I had a lot to say when I left, but this time I have nothing but congratulations and keep going.
Jordan, thank you so much. Actually, I would just ask you just to turn your video off for the moment. Stick around if you could. Final 7 has now become a final 6. We just said goodbye to a fierce competitor, one of our returning contestants from season 1. And now that means that we have no other choice but to move directly into our next challenge.
Okay.
So tonight, your challenge is a trivia challenge. But this trivia will be about your fellow competitors. Every question that will be asked tonight is information that you could have gleaned from an episode of TTS Survivor Season 2. You all had access to the same information, and that is what we used as the foundation for our trivia. We will have 10 questions, and most of them are multiple choice. I will give you your multiple choice options, and then you will write the letter of the selection on your piece of paper, and then I will ask you all to hold up your answers at the same time, and then we will tell you which of you answered the questions correctly. Our first question is multiple choice. How old is Trey? A, 21, B, 22, C, 19, or D, 20? All right, everyone, hold your answers up to the screen. We have A, and D. Nice try, Chava. The correct answer is A, 21. That means Carlie, Emily, Georgia, Nora, and Colin, you all scored 1 point. Okay, question number 2. What was in Chava's hair during the very first challenge?
Oh.
A purple headband. B, purple butterfly clips. C, purple hair tie. Or D, nothing. Contestants, answers on screen, please. We have B, A, B, 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 and C. The correct answer was B, which means Carlie, Nora, Chava, and Georgia, you have each scored a point on question number 2. Question 3. Who found a mystery pill on their floor in the first episode? A, Mia. B, Shane. C, Sam. Or D, Meg? All right, everyone, contestants, answers on screen. Who found a mystery pill on their floor? We have 5 D's and 1 C. The answer is D, Meg.
Oh, damn.
It means Carlie, Emily, Nora, Chava, and Georgia have all scored a point. Question number 4. What is Gina's major? A, theater arts, B, theater management, C, acting, or D, comedy arts? Answers on screen, please. We have A, D, A, C, and A. The correct answer is A. I'm just going to give you a score check here. We have Carlie and Nora in the lead with 4 points. Emily, Chava, and Georgia with 3, and Colin with 2.
Is that correct?
That is correct, Colin.
I don't know about that, but okay.
Colin, this question should be easy for you.
Okay.
What liquid did Colin dump on himself in the first episode? A, sweet tea, B, orange juice, C, grape juice, or D, apple juice? All right, contestants, answers on screen, please. All right, you have D, A, and A.
He admitted it.
He just admitted it.
Kick me out. What are you going to do? Kick me out.
Oh,
Kick me out.
producers, do you see this?
Kick me out. Do it. Kick me out.
So the answer in our trivia game was D.
Ha!
Both A and D will be correct for this question. Because Colin, you're a little snake. We're going to give everyone a point. Question number 6. What phrase set Trey off in the first challenge? A, an adjective. B, a noun. C, an attributive noun. Or D, gerund. And let me rephrase the question. What part of speech set Trey off in the first challenge? Can I have the answers for question 5 on screen, or 6, I think? All right, we have a C, B, C, C, B, and C. What phrase set Trey off in the first challenge? Was it B, noun, or C, attributive noun? It was C, attributive noun. Question number 7. Who said, quote, "This is so out of my comfort zone" in the first episode? A, Carlie, B, Nora, C, Emily, or D, Mia? All right, contestants, answers on screen, please. All right, we have B, 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 C, and D. Who said this is so out of my comfort zone in the first episode? B is correct. It was Nora, which means Carlie, Emily, Nora, and Chava have all scored points on question 7. So this is the point of the trivia challenge where I have to reveal some difficult news, which is that our scores put us with Carlie and Nora at 7, Chava at 5, Chava at 6, Emily at 5, Georgia and Colin at 4. Georgia and Colin, this is, depending on how this round goes, you may be knocked out. All right, question number 8. What did Trey call his fake falling out with Fiona? A, a betrayal. B, a hot mess. C, the greatest breakdown of trust known to humankind. Or D, a hellfire of feminine destruction.
These are all so correct. Like
Yeah.
these
All the above.
Answers on screen, please. All right, we have D, C, D, A, C, and C. The correct answer, what did Trey call his fake calling out with Fiona, is A, a betrayal, which means Chava is the only contestant to gain a point on that question. I have to say, based on the scoring at this point, unfortunately, Georgia and Colin, you are no longer in the running to win immunity this week. Question number 9. Which elimination did Georgia use her immunity item? A, second, B, third, C, fourth, and D, fifth. All right, Carlie, Emily, Nora, Chava, answers on screen, please. All right, we have B, C, B, and B. The correct answer is B, third. which means Emily, Nora, Chava have scored a point on this round. Emily, I'm so sorry to tell you, but based on the scoring, you are unable to make up your deficit and you are no longer eligible for immunity tonight. All right, we have Nora and Chava with 8, Carlie with 7. Carlie, if the other two competitors get this wrong and you get it right, we have a 3-way tie going into tiebreakers. Who knows what will happen? The final question is short answer. And the question is, what are Brian and Sam's nicknames for each other? All right, Carlie, Nora, and Chava, answers on screen, please. All right, Carlie says Bry Guy and Silly Sam. Nora says Buddy, ?
I don't know.
And Chava says North Star and Baby Jesus. Chava, that is correct. Which means, Chava, you have won immunity tonight.
I want to thank everyone. This is so exciting. Oh my
Congratulations, Chava. That was well earned. You got 8 out of 10 questions correct. And you got 9 out of 10 questions correct. That was, you missed only 1, which is very impressive. Congratulations. That brings us to the end of our 8th elimination, and our 9th challenge in season 2 of Survivor TTS. Until next time. Welcome, team Mahogany Balsam Bath and Body Works Candle.
You gotta put respect where respect is due.
I'm gonna just go where the wind blows me at this point.
Can't catch a break, man. Damn.
The times when you think you're safe are the times that you should really be watching your back.